What's up, everybody? This your boy Trayvon here with Talk TV, and today I will be doing a full review on a fragrance from the house of John Varvatos. This fragrance in particular I found at my local TJ Maxx, and I'm glad I got my hands on it for a decent price because a lot of John Varvatos fragrances out there has lackluster in performance. Except for this one. This is a little bit better than the other ones in terms of performance, but without further ado, let's just jump into it. And that fragrance from the house of John Varvatos, this is John Varvatos XX Indigo. There you go. Here is the pretty box. Nothing really too much going on at the bottom, just some information and the batch code right there. Nothing on the sides, nothing at the top, the front. This is also a 4.2 fluid ounce bottle, 125 milliliters of fragrance. Also a EDT concentration. And here is the bottle. I like this little emblem right here. It could be a little annoying because it keeps on making that noise and getting in the way as you spray, but I do dig the emblem. But yeah, just the ordinary, typical, John Varvatos style bottle as the other ones. This is what the cap looks at the top. At the bottom, you got this sticker with the size and concentration with the batch code, which you can barely see. The atomizer on this thing it's cool. It's average, not good, not bad, just average. Okay, so what do I get out of John Varvatos Indigo? In the opening, really nice. Masculine, like a modern day, like fruity scent with a little hint of some fresh spiciness in terms of the mint that's in the opening. So let's just jump into the notes. In the top, you get mint, pink pepper, and some lemon. The lemon gives it a little bit more of a tart, citry type of an aspect to the fragrance in terms of the opening. Then you get that spicy, sweet type of pink pepper, and you get even more spices in the with that mint, which is fresh, spicy, green in terms of the opening. The opening is beautiful. I love the opening. But in the mid, you get some geranium, some Himalayan poppy, and some cardamom. Now, that cardamom you get immediately, at least to my nose, you get immediately in the opening. It comes right into the forefront in the opening in terms of that fruitiness from that citrus fruitiness from the lemon, then that pink pepper giving a little bit more sweetness, and that mint. And those three together gives like a dry, somewhat of a fruity sweet aspect to the fragrance, with a little bit of like a minty, fresh, spicy herbaceousness to it, which is a fantastic smelling scent thus far. So that geranium, the geranium gives like a masculine, like floral type of aspect to the fragrance. Not too dominant, not too noticeable either. Really, it's just hanging in the backseat, just chilling. But so far, mainly you get is that cardamom and that fruity, fresh spiciness in terms of the cardamom, lemon, pink pepper, as well as that mint. Lastly, in the base, you get some patchouli, vetiver, and some musk. Now, that patchouli, as it dries down, it does get a little bit more of a dark, it gets darker in terms of that patchouli. That sweet, dark, mysterious, somewhat of a green aspect, that's sweet. And also, you get some vetiver and that musk. Gives it like a dry, more masculine aspect to this fragrance. Dry, dusty, that patchouli kind of takes that animalic touch from the musk and smooths it out just a little bit, but the animalic touch is not too dominant in terms of that musk. So overall, you just get this beautiful, like sweet, creamy, fresh, spicy, fruity scent. It's fresh and sweet. It had that cardamom. It's beautiful, beautiful. Also, the Himalayan poppy, don't really get too much of that either. But I do mainly get is that cardamom, the patchouli, as well as the top notes that's in this fragrance. That is amazing smelling. I really do love this fragrance. I remember smelling this at Dillard's, and for the first time smelling this, I was turned off until I found this again for a bargain bin price of, oh, I forgot to show that off. This fragrance ran me $45 and some change. So for the bargain bin price of $45 and some change, this is beautiful. Full retail, you're beating yourself because Typically, John Varvatos fragrances don't last that long, but this one does last a little bit longer than, you know, most of the releases that he didn't came out with. This one lasts a little bit longer, but it's still a little bit lackluster. Not too much, but if you overspray with this, which I am an oversprayer, you will get like a decent amount of performance, of longevity at least. So total longevity was 5 to 6 hours if you overspray. At least on my skin, I overspray. I got a good solid 5 to 6 hours. You know, it projects nicely within an hour, set close to the skin, into your little intimate area. But you do get a nice little sillage, a nice little bubble floating around you and stuff like that. You know, the scent trail does follow behind you. Well, the scent follows behind you quite nicely, but not a beast at all. Not nothing monstrous at all. This fragrance, if you overspray, is where it needs to be. You know, average. You know, not a beast, not subtle, not too subtle at least. Average. That's it. Seasons to rock this, I would say spring and fall. It has some sweetness in here that's a little bit too cloying for high heat, and I think it won't be strong enough for the wintertime to pull off because it won't pierce through that cold. It's not strong enough to pierce through the cold. So I would say seasons to rock this one is like spring and fall time. You probably can pull this off in the summertime on cooler days at nighttime. I say nighttime only with this one. It doesn't, in the daytime, it doesn't have that bright, invigorating type of appeal to this to pull off in the daytime. It's more of a dark and mysterious kind of sweet, chill fragrance that you can pull off, like, you know, I wouldn't say date night. I'd say like casual wear, going out with friends, going out to the club somewhere. You know, you can definitely wear this and be good. So the age group, I would say, well, like I always say in all my videos, if no matter what age that you are, if you like it, rock it. Specifically though, due to the vetiver and the musk and the, you know, the earthiness that's inside of here, I would say this is more suited for middle age on up. And the reason why I say this is because it's woodsy, green, fresh, spicy, has a little bit of an aromatic touch, just a little bit, not too dominant, not too noticeable, but it's there. If you wear it, you will definitely detect that. So I say this is better suited for, you know, middle age on up, you know, mostly for the like experienced noses to appreciate this, because it does have a little bit of complexity to this, because there's some fragrance reviewers out there now that really does not like this. They can't get jiggy with it, but me, this is pretty nice. Also, I do want to warn you, don't overspray with this, because if you overspray with this, it would be cloying and it just wouldn't mesh well. But in my case, I like overspraying, so I'm telling you, don't overspray with this, because it could be a little bit cloying. It can be cloying. So based off the complexity mixed in with the sweetness and the animalic notes with that vetiver and musk, I say kind of tone down the sprays just a little bit. Didn't receive any compliments on this, at least not yet. Haven't worn it enough to get compliments. I was just testing it out and see how it performs and stuff like that, see how I like it. But, you know, you probably could get compliments off of this. It's not that, to me, it's not that mass appealing type of a fragrance like YSLY or anything like that, or 1 million. No. This is a little bit of a word for yourself. You know, it's a little bit more of a word for yourself. You know, if you were looking for compliments, I say look elsewhere, not this one. But hey, I might have some women that might like this. Who knows? But if you're looking for compliments, in my opinion, look elsewhere. Don't go here. So that's all that I have for Scent Talk TV, ladies and gentlemen. And as always, you know what to do. You gotta like, comment, share, and subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss anything. And I will see you guys in the next video. Be safe out there, be blessed, have a good one. I'm out of here. Peace. Ooh.